What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter, and today we gonna take a topic to the board that just recently happened. I was gonna wait for a little while, but I actually sat with this for about a couple of days, actually for about a month, but when the video just dropped, I kind of had to dabble in it deeper. I didn't really have sources on this, but I had people who lived in this little village community to tell me certain things about how this shit played out. Recently, it was the 13-year-old boy by the name of Adam, I believe, Teledo, who was gunned down by a police officer. I don't really like how this shit happened, to be honest with you. So I'm going to give you some background, what happened, and kind of give you my conclusion. Remember, this shit is fresh. The cop ain't even got his time yet. I believe they charged him, or maybe they didn't charge him. The shit just happened fresh, but I think I woke up this morning and heard that it might have been charges. I could be wrong, though. But I believe that this case is a little weird. It's a little fishy. So I kind of want to speak on this, because I do believe that cop needs to be charged with first-degree murder, because I don't think his ass charged. I think I'm confusing this with something else. But his ass need to go to jail, and I'm going to tell you why. So today we're going to talk about Adam Teledo. I think that's how you spell his name. From my understanding, he was only 13 years old. Now, I'm not going to lie. He was outside pretty late. And to be outside that late at 13 years old with a documented gang member kind of leads me to believe that even though he was 13, he might have been a gang member, okay? Not elite, but just a kid gang member. And when I see 13-year-old gang members, it makes me think they're being used. Because no one 13 needs to be in a fucking gang. There's nothing he can fucking do for the gang besides get his ass sent off for use, me personally. Another thing that I noticed was this was in a little village neighborhood. Now, I actually could speak on a little village neighborhood a little bit because I used to live around here. I actually stayed under a viaduct that was right next to a little village. And I'm not going to lie, they used to chase a lot of black people out there. For some reason, they think all black people are GDs, okay? So they're going in there and tell you, yeah, you're a GD, drop the rakes and shit like that, you know? So this happens. So this is a real gang-banging ass neighborhood. This neighborhood has a reputation. I'm not going to lie. So this is a gang area. All right. Now, I'm not saying everybody in that area is gangs, because that is so wrong, man. You got regular people out there that want to go to school, that want to live a regular life, who don't want to harm nobody, or who don't smoke dead ops, you know, but this area has a reputation. What the police is claiming happened, though, we're going to get right into what happened, because this way it gets kind of fishy and confusing. The police is claiming March 29th around 2:30 a.m. Early in the morning, late at night, however you want to say it. They say they seen Adam and another guy. Okay, we're just going to put AG, another guy standing in the alley. They said they seen Adam armed. I guess they got some technology now, like police technology, where they can hear gunshots and then it'll send the GPS of the location where the gunshots might have came off. So I guess the technology heard some gunshots. So tech heard some gunshots. The technology heard gunshots. It sent them to this area in Little Village, okay? It sent them over here. They get there, they see these two people standing in the alley. It's according to what the police say. They're standing in the alley, okay? They say the police bail out, chases Adam. He gets away. The other guy gets to running away. He gets away. The cop gets out, chase Adam. The chase lasts about 19 seconds. Okay? Now, this is where the problem comes. The cop eventually shoots Adam in the chest. Okay? He pops him in the chest. He kills Adam. Okay? He's killed. He shoots him in the chest. He kills Adam. Now, this is where the issue comes at. Did he have a gun? He did not have a gun. A lot of people say he didn't have a gun, and I seen that, but I seen videos that kind of showed for a split second where he threw a gun, you know, and then he put his hands up and gave up. But that's not a problem to me. Like a lot of you guys say, man, he had a gun. I don't give a fuck about that. Once he gave up, it was done. That's how I look at that shit. Look, the man is doing bad. He's running. He's trying to get away. You know, we seen the videotape. I didn't see him turn around running like this. I didn't see him running and turn around and do that. I didn't see any of that. So I don't know why in the fuck he got scared. I understand somebody's running with a gun, whatever the fuck, but you signed up to be a superhero. You signed up to be motherfucking Batman and Spider-Man, bro. You can't be doing shit like that. You know, you got to give that man the right to say, you know what, fuck it, I'm out of here. I ain't going back to jail. Damn, I'm caught. I give up, man. Blah! You can't do that, bro. You can't do that. You signed up to be a tough guy, not a chump, not a wussy. You get what I'm saying? When I grew up, I thought police officers was like Superman, Spider-Man, Batman, Mega Man. You know, a motherfucker who gonna come help me. They gonna protect you. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman. You be happy. They gonna save the world. Shit, I don't feel like that when they get behind me when I be in the car, bro. Shit, police pull behind me, I be scared, my heart racing. I don't feel that way that they portray it how you supposed to feel. And I tell people this shit. You know, to gun that young man down like that is pretty crazy to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know why in the fucking 13-year-old is outside this late at night anyway. To be honest with you, I don't know why 13-year-old is outside this late at night. I understand that he probably needs better guidance in the house. This guy probably need way better guidance in the house. To be outside at 2:30 and 13 years old is very confusing to me, which leads me to believe he probably was up to bad things, but it don't matter. You a fucking cop, bro. Y'all gotta start picking these big, strong cops, and then you getting cops from Huckleberry. I done said that shit plenty of times. They ass born in those white communities, go to school in those white communities, become a police officer in those white communities, then y'all set their ass in these black communities to patrol these black people. Or patrol these minorities, the Mexicans, the Puerto Ricans, and shit like that. People who the fuck you ain't around, you gotta start getting people who know about these communities to patrol these communities, or this shit gonna happen. You know, and it scared me because a lot of people always talking about fuck 12. When you tell fuck 12, what happens is 20 years from now, nobody that look like us, nobody from our race gonna be patrolling us, gonna be giving us that time. We gonna be getting 500 years for shoplifting if we don't fuck around and start putting some of us in these systems. So I'm not knocking that shit, but I'm just saying, you know, to kill this guy was confusing. In my opinion, I believe this officer was scared, okay? I believe he was scared. I don't think he gunned him down on purpose, me personally, but it doesn't matter. A death is a death. If I kill a motherfucker and he didn't deserve to die, they're not going to say, oh, you made a mistake. You're going to jail, okay? This guy most definitely was scared. You know, more than likely he grew up in a white neighborhood, went to school in a white neighborhood, got married in a white neighborhood, went to the police force in a white neighborhood, then they set him in a black neighborhood. He knew nothing about the hood. This guy looked at scared. He looked at, you know, flippery or whatever the fuck. That's what I believe. You know, this man put his hands up. That boy put his hands up, okay? He put his hands up. Basically, he waved the white flag, man. He gave up, all right? He gave up. That cop didn't give him an opportunity to do that. So you want the next motherfucker to give up? He ain't gonna give up because he know once he made a mistake and ran, you gonna gun him down. This shit was confusing to me. Now, I don't want to give all police officers a bad name because maybe some of them are good. I don't know too many, but maybe some of them are good. I don't want to knock that. We can't just link everybody in the same case. But that job is problematic, and it makes it look like everyone is bogus. And I'm going to tell you one. I'm going to give you a good example. And I didn't give these examples before, but it'd always be new people in the drill culture, son. If you was a homeless person and you haven't ate for 5 days, and I seen you on a bus and said, damn, man, you look bad, bro. Let me go get you something to eat, man. Come with me, bro. I'm going to take you to a restaurant and get you something to eat. And you say, sure, thank you. I ordered 3 Italian beefs, 3 cheese fries, and 3 pops. I set them on the table. I tell you, look, there go 3 Italian beefs they made from the best restaurant ever. They taste good as hell. They got extra cheese on them. Fries got extra cheese on them. A Sprite pop with the ice in it. You feel me? You say thank you. I say, look, you can only have one though, okay? You say, I appreciate that. I tell them 2 of them is made with love and care with the best ingredients, and 1 of them has rat poison in it. But they all look exactly the same. But you got to go over there and pick the right one. Do you go over there and pick the right one, or do you say, fuck all that shit, man? That's how we look at the police. So we're not seeing all y'all dirty. We just seeing, man, one dirties it up for them all. But in my opinion, Adam Teledo was killed by an officer who was scared. You know, that man put his hands up and waved the white flag, and you still killed him. You know, and you can't have that going on. You know, you got to have an officer that's not scared. Look, what if somebody finna rob a bank and at the last second they decide they didn't want to rob the bank no more? You coming in and kill everybody? What happened to the people who fight? What happened to the police officer who knuckled your ass up to the end? What happened to the police officer who gives you a chance? These police officers doesn't seem like superheroes. They seem like judges and executioners, if you ask me. You know, you fuck around and call the police for something minor, and the person you called it on gonna get their life took. These cops is going crazy. You know, what happened to Adam is very sad because when the news first broke, they said a 13-year-old killed by the police made it look like he was trying to kill the cops, gangbang, and all kind of shit. They held that body cam footage. They didn't want that shit to come out because they knew we were going to see this. And now we synced it. And to be honest with you, you know, I think I seen the young man run and toss a gun, but it doesn't matter because I want you to listen to what you're saying. You seen the young man doing bad, running with a gun and made a decision that this wasn't what he wanted to do anymore. So he said, fuck that. He threw the gun and put his hands up. Hey, I'm caught. Pow! That ain't justice, bro. You know, if you got scary ass police officers like that on your force, you got to get them the fuck off immediately. You know, you can't be out here just murdering people, man, and getting away with it. I know a lot of people say, man, black people kill black people all damn day. Criminals kill criminals, yeah. But not no motherfuckers we paying to protect us should be out here doing shit like that. To be honest. But I'm going to keep you updated on this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I understand this is not the drill, but a lot of people been asking about this because it's said that a 13-year-old young man was chased in that alley, gunned down just like a grown-ass man. That cop gave him no leniency. I'm not saying he deserved it because I understand the dangers out here, but damn. The police is too motherfucking aggressive. They're too motherfucking aggressive. They killing people who fall asleep at Wendy's drive-thrus. They killing motherfuckers for using fake money. They just killing people for all the wrong reasons. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Chasing a 13-year-old boy down the alley shouldn't lead to a death. You know, it should have led to beating his ass up or getting on his ass or, you know, it shouldn't lead to a death. The gun should be the final decision when you feel you can't fix it, in my opinion. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the only truth.